bunny bookmark. I am so excited to be making with you today. So let's get creating. Let's get started on these bookmarks. You are going to need a few supplies here. You will need paper. Put that to the side. You'll need some scissors and you'll need some sort of glue. If you don't have scissors or glue, you could use tape or you can use your hands and rip it if you need to. So first, you want to make sure that your paper is a square. So I'm going to cut it in half and then I'm going to make those pieces into squares so I can make multiple bookmarks if I really want to. I'm going to start by folding my paper in half. So I'll have two rectangles. And then I'm going to take this corner here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up with this side here. So I want to make sure it's nice and straight. So I'm going to make sure that point up there, see how that edge, we want to make sure it's nice and straight against that side there. So once I see that it's nice and straight against that side, I can crease that down like that. And now I can use my scissors to cut. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this bottom part off here. If you want to separate them, you can for each of your bookmarks. It's up to you. So just put those to the side for now. Those are going to be for our extra pieces of our rabbit. And then when you open this back up, there's going to be your crease in the middle and you'll have two squares here. So go ahead and cut that part. You can set aside one of your squares because you can use that for another bookmark if you want to create an extra one or a different kind of an animal or monster or emoji, whatever you want with that other square. So set that one to the side for a second. And now with this square, it's nice because your crease is already made through the center of it because that is what our next step is. We are going to fold that down. So take that square, it's gonna be diagonal or kind of like a diamond shape. You're gonna fold that down and make sure that crease is nice and strong. Then we are going to take this piece here and you are going to fold it up and the tip is gonna hit the top crease right there. So make sure it's lined up really nicely. You'll crease that down. So you're making like a little triangle there. Then you are going to fold this corner right here up to this corner here or down to this corner here. Okay, so you want to make sure it's nice and lined up too. You want that corner to hit and you want the side to be straight. So once you do that, try to reach it all the way to the edge there. Make sure it's nice and straight here. Once it is, then you can crease that down. Then you'll do the same thing on the opposite side here. Now, your next step, we're going to take these little parts here and we created like a little opening inside of there. So we want to tuck those in. So you're going to take your pieces here, you're going to tuck them in, and the best thing that you can do on this part is really make sure it's tucked down, nice down in there so that still is a straight line there. If you do it too high up, when you crease down, it's gonna look kind of funky and you know, it could look up like this and you don't want that extra space there. So you really wanna push it down in there, make sure it's flat against that triangle line there, and then you can crease it down. Do the same thing with this other flap. You're gonna tuck it in all the way down and then crease. Okay, so now we have our main part for a bookmark. You can just slide that onto your page. But now we're gonna add our rabbit accessories. So this is where that other little sliver of paper comes in handy. What I like to do for my ears, since I kind of want them to be symmetrical, I am going to fold this paper in half. And then if you have a pencil or any sort of utensil like that nearby, draw a big old bunny ear. It's kind of like an arch that gets smaller down towards the bottom there. And then while your paper's still folded, you can cut that out. And you're going to cut a rectangle in it. It doesn't have to be super long, but this is for his bunny teeth, okay? So those are our pieces, and now you're going to get your glue and you can start gluing them together. So what I like to do, I like to put something underneath my pieces so I'm not getting glue on the table. So what I'm going to do with my glue stick is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the edge of this for the teeth, and then I'll stick it right underneath this flap here and push down. Kind of give it a little massage if I need to. And there's this little flap for his teeth. I'll do the same thing with the ears, and I'm going to glue the ears back behind like that. So I'm going to put glue right here on this edge and then push it down and give it a little massage there. So same thing, I like to keep paper under so I'm not getting glue all over my table. And now you can add anything you want your bunny to look like. So I just used a highlighter. You can use a marker, you can use a pencil, you can use a crayon, colored pencil, whatever supply you have on hand, and you can start adding your details. So what I did is I just added a little nose here. You can make your nose look however you want. I usually do kind of an upside down triangle and color that in. And then the ears, gave him some little pink ears and colored those in. And lastly, I took a black pen that I have, you can use pencil, whatever you have, and gave him some little eyeballs, some little whiskers, and a little line down the middle for his bunny teeth. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed making with me today. Keep creating, my beautiful artists.